Obscure Wars in American History. Number 33. The Great Sioux War of 1876. The Great Sioux War of 1876 was a series of conflicts between the United States government and various bands of the Lakota Sioux, Northern Cheyenne, and Arapaho tribes in the northern Great Plains region of the United States. The conflict began in the spring of 1876 when the U.S. government attempted to force the tribes to comply with the terms of a treaty that required them to move onto reservations and give up their traditional hunting grounds. The tribes who had long resisted the efforts to be confined to reservations were led by a number of prominent leaders, including Sitting Bull, Crazy Horse, and Gull. In June of 1876, a force of U.S. soldiers, led by General George Custer, attacked a large encampment of Sioux and Cheyenne tribes at the Battle of Little Bighorn. The battle was a significant defeat for the U.S. forces, with Custer and his men being killed in the fighting. The U.S. government responded to the defeat by sending additional troops and resources to the region. Over the next 2 years, a series of battles and engagements took place between the U.S. Army and various tribes, including the Battle of Rosebud Creek and the Battle of Wounded Knee. The conflict ultimately resulted in the defeat of Native American tribes in the region and the forced relocation of many of their members. The Great Sioux War of 1876 marked the end of the Sioux Wars and the beginning of a new era in the treatment of Native Americans by the U.S. government in the American West.